Hello, my name is Maria Camila Baena Orozco. This is my final activity, the multimodal essay. The exercise I am analyzing is a yes-no question exercise. Students will find two boxes. In the first box, the student will find short answers and questions. For example, yes, you are, or is your name Sarah, which they must place correctly in the other box, as shown in the picture. The objective is to reinforce the use of the verb to be through short answers and yes-no questions. The activity achieves to the objective because by asking and answering question with the verb to be, we can reinforce it as we need to be aware of the location and use of is, are, and am. It is important to mention that this exercise focuses on the grammar of phrases. Jule 2010 says that grammar is the structure and system of a language. Grammar can help you learn a language faster and more efficiently. Grammar consists of morphology and syntax, and that syntax is the order and structure of a sentence. It is also the rules that are used in the structure of the sentence. In this activity, we can see the grammar when the students have to take into account what I or you or she goes with. We can find syntax in the activity when the students have to know that to ask a question, first the verb to be, then the subject, and then the complement. Taking into account my practices, which I did at Fray Julio Tom Betancourt, which is a public school which has 8 sites, 3 urban and 5 rural. Each classroom has 45 students. I can say that it made it relevant because it is easy to explain, taking into account the number of the students. What I am not very clear is how meaningful it is. Since this activity is not contextualized, it does not have to do with that they see and do not put into practice. They will not see the purpose of learning this because they are just writing it on paper. What I would do will be to have them do a guess who, where they have to put their creativity to work, where they can learn while having fun, where they can see where in their life they can put what they have learned into practice. They will have to ask yes-no question about someone's appearance, a physical appearance. For example, is she tall? The partner must answer in a short way, yes or no. This will help them to put into practice the creation of yes-no question because they must to do it repeatedly. To guess who is the character that the partner chooses. It is also a very good option because everyone has to participate. In this activity, we should also use grammar and syntax, but with the addition of semantics, because the students have to understand the meaning of the words to be able to identify the character. It also has additional phonetics and phonology because it is important that students pronounce the words and the sound well in order to guess the character. In conclusion, it is important now which parts of applied linguistics are taken into account when carry out an activity. So that is fulfish to objective we have and is more meaningful for the students.